have a question. If we have a problem with apathy, why does no one seem to care? Here's a question. If you're driving alone in your vehicle and you're wearing a mask, are you afraid you're going to infect yourself? Here's a question. If you're up to bat in the bottom of the ninth inning in a scoreless game and you represent the tying run, if you represent the winning run and you hit a home run to win the game, who gets the credit? Here's a question. If you're a guy and you're on the phone and you have to pee, in order to make sure you do it quietly, do you squat like a girl? I have a question. If you wake up in a creative mood, should you go back to bed just to make sure you don't say something too clever? I have a question. If I used to be a used to be, does that mean I have been a has been? Here's a question. When an announcer says a receiver dropped a pass that actually just went right through his hands, my question is, how can you drop it if you never caught it? Here's another question. If you lose a football game 45-0, and the other team spots you 45 points so that it ends up in a tie, is that a moral victory? Here's a question. If you enter a restaurant at 6 a.m. and the hostess asks you if you're here for breakfast, what should you say? Now, here's another question about restaurants. If you're in a restaurant and you're using the restroom, and my question is, how long, when you're done, how long do you wait for the employee to come in and wash your hands? I have a question. Is watching a clock tick more exciting than watching paint dry or grass grow? Here's another question. Is it really team building if you're playing by yourself? Here's a question. What do you call it when you plan to improvise? See? If it happened in a make-believe world, did it really happen? Here's a question. If you have more than one itch, how do you know which one to scratch first? I have a question. If you start off on the wrong road, does that mean you're going the wrong way? Here's a question. Should priority business be put off until a later date? And here you go. How do you follow up on things you never did?